wash my face. Oh dear. Yo, Nancy, watch this back. I've literally come on to make my breakfast, which is British pork shoulder steaks, eggs, cheese, and bread. Gluten-free, obviously. Right, let's get this on. Oh dear. And then I'm gonna have a bath as well, which is gonna be awesome. And hopefully finish my little video. We'll see. Might cook it on that one. Technically, I didn't even have to cook these because I had some in the house, in the freaking fridge. Good morning, I forgot to say, it's Saturday, innit? Oh, do I have far to go? Back in a minute. Sorry. Right, nah, it should be on. Sorry, it does that thing with volume. I'm really sorry, it does the thing with the volume. And it takes ages, so the algorithm just pisses around and I'm just sat there. Do you know how many streams I've got where I've just sat there talking for like 5 minutes by myself? Yes, K-Max. What I have to do with this phone or the YouTube app, whatever, I might have to clear cache it, whatever that is, and restart the phone or restart the app. Otherwise it just it mutes straight away. Which I think you know anyway, don't you? What you've been up to? We had a good weekend. Oh. What you been doing? I'm good. I've got a bath round, but I need to cook my meat. I need to eat meat like now. So I'm gonna have meat, cheese, eggs, salad dressing just because I like the taste of it, and gluten-free bread. So we're gonna get on with it. Yes, respect, Robbo. So yeah, I just gotta cook it quick. Message Alpha Review, you can keep that to yourself. Dog sit, oh god. Dog sitting all morning, since 6 o'clock this morning. Actually, oh, I saw that. I don't do that type of stuff for no more for anyone. I do my own thing now. Literally. There's only a few people I look after now. And I ain't freaking dog sitting. I ain't house sitting. I ain't kid sitting. I ain't doing nothing. I kid you not. So yeah, listen bro, Mr. Robo, double tap the screen, send a like. I'm cooking pork steaks. I'm also cooking bread with cheese on. Good morning, sir. There's the cheese. Oh, could have some cheddar. This is mild cheddar, I think. Which I thought I was buying the strong cheddar, and I didn't buy the strong cheddar. And then I've got eggs. Oh yeah, shit. And there's bacon as well. So it's basically just a little bit of meat, and then I'm gonna sit in my bath, and I'm gonna sweat all this out of me in the bath for a good 10 minutes. I'm gonna do my hair for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna get out. That's about as long as my soaps go nowadays. So yeah, 1 minute, let me catch up. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. But yeah, I won't be doing that. Morning, Seggy, how are you? Miss Campbell, hello, she's still asleep. You know what I mean? What was that? I think it's my frying pan, you know. I think this burns and makes it smell dodgy from time to time. Alright, so we've got that morning, respect, hello Miss Campbell, morning everyone, hello. Bath detox, yeah. The hotter I have it, we'll just sit in it like that. And all the, well, you know anyway, you lot are better at bathing than me. You know, pretty women and that, keeping your skin soft. I look like rough and rugged, don't I? So, so yeah, it's obviously, this is bad. As much as bacon's nice and it's good for you, it's actually freaking bad for your complexion. Do you know if you have too much of this, especially if you put loads of brown sauce on it, you are screwed. I kid you not, you are screwed if you eat bacon every day. Not everyone's as lucky as me. I can go to like 18 stone and then go skinny by freaking Monday, Tuesday. Other people can't. No, because it just hyperism or whatever. But yeah, some people, it eats away at your face. Literally, a fry up every day will eat away at your face and take all your dryness out of your face. It really does. Kid you not. And I used to have one every day. I really did, but I used to drink a lot of cranberry juice as well, so. Anyway. So, hello, Sega. I'm good, thank you. How are you, sweetie? Message out for you. Blame the pan. I don't know what it is. What's he doing? Mr. Mobile Games? Mobile Bro? Mobile Games, back it in. Double tap screen, send a like and subscribe. Listen, Campbell is a happily married blooming woman. And if they do ever become unhappy, she's going to move in with me, not you. We're going to move in with me and Poco. And Sega something. Don't freaking wheeling your way in. Stick to your computer game, bro. Know what I mean? Really do. I don't know if any of you lot saw, I've still got his picture. I had a troll the other day. I had 3 of them. 3 little fat gits who hang about with each other on internet world playing computer games and Discord and shit like this. Mate, one of them actually had some content, bless him. I love it when this plan comes together. Did you see his picture? He had 4 necks here. Like a freaking turkey. And they're trying to take piss at. No, I know. Listen, I've had these in real life. Not all fat people do it, but I know some really, really fat people who I've met. And I'm not on about your big tough guy who don't give a shit in pub. I'm on about fat messes. And they get in the little slag, get off. Do you know what I mean? And now I know why. It's because I literally am God. I am God. Ever since I came out of my mother's tush, I was either skillful, good at reading, and then I just turned from the little ugly duck. Do you know what they used to call me at school? Or the fat little uglies? Well, not even at school, really, to be fair. Only like odd one, like older and stuff. So it's someone you've held. Like big ears. Big ears, because they couldn't play football like me, and they couldn't run like me. They like quite big ears and shit like that. Freaking Will Smith thought he had it bad. He didn't freaking join my world, and I did grow into him. Then oh yes I did. And now I use my ears by letting women grab hold of him. That pisses fat people off. It really does. I had an argument in a pub with a fat person, called big ears or something. Are you fake? Because you heard something from whatever, are you fake? Do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, these women pull on these ears. You get me? No one's pulling on your little friggin' fat nipples, do you know what I mean? It's really bad. I kid you not. And you look, listen, he looks like a turkey. I could tell he's a gay, and he's not a proper gay. Listen, I know gays, and I know proper gays, right? There's men out there who just don't want to take care of the body. They get fat, and they realise no woman wants them. And they still have that testosterone in them to release the semen. As such, you know, they still need to release the semen, so they actually turn gay just because they're not even gay. If they had the opportunity with a woman, they'd be with a woman, but because they still want to release the semen, I know it's getting dirty, because they still want to release that, they have to pretend that they're gay. They really do. I'm not lying. I know people. I've met them in real life. Started saying they were gay. This is a few people, and I'm like, you're not gay. Just go to the gym. Sort your head out. Stop saying you want to grind on winkies and wieners. Do you know what I mean? You don't. You just can't get a girlfriend. And every time you see a girl, instead of walking past with a bit of swagger and blah blah blah, you just walk there trying to go stuttering. It's like, duh. They're the ones. They're all the same. They get the same thing here. They're all just. It's not nice. And they try and bring their badness onto us. I put pictures of him on my post. right? But then when I was flicking through my internet and my Facebook, I've had to delete him off the post. I left him on for a day. Troll of the day, I called him. But I could not have someone who looked as obscene as him on my channel. It's not fair. And that's the thing. It's because, and I'm not saying that I'm being a dick. I'm saying that in retaliation. They came to come for me and have a troll at me. So I'm allowed to retaliate back. I wouldn't go for anyone in general. If anyone is struggling with their weight, try and go to the gym, go for a gentle walk, and eat some salad. And just go and spend time with your family and be happy. Right? But if you're a nasty freaking fatty, we don't like nasty fats. Not at all. They're horrible. They bring the badness out in people. They get what they want, don't they? If they bring it out of me enough. I've seen it on other channels. I mean, look how many men are in jail now because of dirty little fatty were causing trouble. This is what it is. And this internet world just get them all the freaking ammo. I said as soon as Facebook come out, I went, this is just a weapon, this. I went, this is going to be classed, this is going to be used by all the exes. I went, this is going to be used by ex-partners, fat people, and and criminals who want to set you up. I went, that's all this is. It literally is. It's to get you popped off by fatties and exes. It really is. It's a weapon. And I said that literally as soon as Facebook come out. Because I went on it for ages and I seen my mate. And women were actually, it just changed all of a sudden because I was dating. And then women kept asking me for my Facebook. Like, what are you on about? Facebook? What the frick's Facebook? I'm like, here's a pen and paper. And like, what do you mean you're not on Facebook? I'm like, not Facebook. I work all week on a building site. What are you lot on about Facebook? Me and my mates in our little plastering crew, none of us were even on it. Do you know what I mean? We didn't even know where it were. So we had to get on it, and I went, nah, this is a weapon. They're gonna get everyone popped off and stuff. It's just crackers. And you just see, right, it's just crazy. Right, anyway, you look like the Bang Chan. Who's Bang Chan? I don't even know who Bang Chan is. So, and thank you. Yeah, listen, to anyone else who does get trolled by fat people, I know it can get to you from time to time. And the evil trolls in the little groups where they go, I'm doing this channel sucks. Well, sorry bro, I went on the Fat Trolls channel yesterday. So I didn't even give him no grief. I just took his screenshots of his picture. Blah blah blah. It was one of them ones that basically trolls people online, then goes on his own channel, pretending to be a nice person. He was not a nice person. He came on and he went, I know everyone's going to be calling me fat and it's not my fault that I'm fat, blah blah. I'm like, shut up, you've just been trolling me on my channel and now you're doing YouTube shorts about how your weight is affecting you. I mean, you've just been on my channel slagging me off. Do you know what I mean? And then want sympathy on his own. So I screenshotted him, I thought, sod you little fathead, do you know what I mean? And I posted him for the day, but I can't have that obscenities. I don't even know where necks like that come from. There was no neck. There was no neck. It wasn't long, it wasn't skinny, it wasn't whatever. There was just nothing there. It was just one big, flat, flabby thing going from side to side. And he's there. It's just, it's not fair. It's not that. I've read the statistics on the suicide rate from these freaking trolls and what they're doing. This is a weapon for fatties who can't be able to get off their ass. So yeah, anyway, mwah, love you. Thank you for saying Manson. I love it. And listen, this is number one to my other troll over there, that woman. I'm not going to mention her name ever again. Double tap the screen, send that and subscribe. I do YouTube shorts as well in that venture. This is like for her, all because I turned her down because she'd done a lie. She lied about who she was. She was sending pictures of another woman who was famous, who I didn't know was blooming famous. So, and then you get them trolling you and getting their little groups and whatever. You said, jog on. We'll find something better to do. I'm going to have this. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to do a tiny little bit of weights. I'm going to have a bath. Then I'm going to go out and do another video. And hopefully Poco is going to be feeling better. I might come and finish this YouTube short with me. I've had this YouTube short going through my head for freaking ages. I only need Poco to stand at the side of a tree, but without Poco standing at the side of a tree, I can't do my short. Because that's the story in my head. So until Poco's better, because she's got stomach problems, until she can walk to the park, I can't even do my YouTube short. So, this is what it is. Unless I cut her out and just put her in a cupboard dressed as Oped or whatever. Yeah, I might do. So yeah, but I'm just going to get on with my stuff. Then I'm going to look online and see where we're going on our next little trip, which is awesome. And I can't blooming wait, you know. Won't be soon. Right, LMAO, down. You're my type, are you taken? Said William. Mate, you'll have to, mate, William, I've just been talking about this, but double tap screen like and subscribe to the channel. I'm not going nowhere. I'll just be on and off as we please. But William, I've just explained about the fat guy who turned gay, because no woman would ever go near a big dirty person who was evil like that. But I'm not fat yet, bro. Come and see me in a couple of years. If I get to 19 stone of fatness and I ain't got a neck or like that, come and give me a shout in a few years, William. I might take you up on your offer. I might have to turn batty rider myself. You know what I mean? No neck, yeah. What do you think? Oh God. My neck, no nutsack. Yeah, no neck, no nutsack. It's horrible, and it's another thing. It's like, and I'm sick of these people. And this is not every gay, because I know loads of gays, and they're freaking awesome people, and they're so happy to be around. They haven't got a bad word in their freaking body. They've got zero testosterone, some of them, and they're just freaking nice people, right? Them two gays, teachers, what have they done? They've got high testosterone, they've decided they like each other, they freaking tortured that kid of a week. You know what I mean? They just get two gays a kid, and they've got rid of the kid. It's disgusting. This freaking planet is just messed up. They're just truly freaking weirdos. Imagine. It's just a breed of people, I don't get it. There's just breeds of people just going around wanting to commit harm to people constantly. It's just freaking weird. And they antagonise law-abiding citizens and normal people to freaking get pissed off. They really do. It's horrible. Anyway, double tap the screen, send a like, subscribe to the channel. I am fit, I'm better than your fat uncle and your fat freaking trolley friends. Do you know what I mean? I am better. That's why I did the YouTube short. Meggy woo woo. Anyway, you from the UK, I live in Wales. I've already got a bird in Wales named Seg. She's just under you, literally. Kyle in Wales, thank you Kyle in Wales. You need to double tap the screen and send a like. Partner from Wales, not going to be on all day. What do you think of her? I don't know, but in my you're going to have to double tap the screen. Send that like, thank you. Right, and I will answer your questions when you do that. That's how we're rolling it. It's just another rip-off for everyone. I don't know what's real and what's not. What I do know what's real is where I used to sunbathe, well, the people come trying to sell you things with the dodgy teeth going, do you know what I mean? Oh, freaking weirdos. It's like another boat pulled up there full of friggin' 300 of them. It's just blooming bonkers. It's just madness. No one understands it. No one understands it. It's just weird. So yeah, country's gone to pot. So yeah, I think it's money making. It will be. There'll be something. There's too many conspiracy things, isn't there? Too many conspiracy things. And to be fair, it's like, I'm past caring. I've got between 1, 5, 10, maybe 20, 30 years left. I don't give a shit no more. You know what I mean? Once I've taught Poco how to proper survive in the wilderness, I'm going off grid. I can't. Do you know what? I'll live off grid and save my flat here just to piss myself off. I ain't give my flat up again. Do you know what I mean? I'll leave it here empty. I'll even board it up myself. I'll board it off and go and live off grid and just come back once every 6 months. And it's like, I don't know. I do like having a bath though. 1 minute. Right, I think this is nearly done. I'm keeping it really nice and moist. Where's my finger? I'm not doing sausages. So what I've decided to do, I'm going to do some mashed potato at some point with the sausages. So yeah, listen, I really hope we can get that YouTube short done. I'm not really in a zone for it or like that. You do have to be in a certain mood to be able to get it finished, but at this moment in time, I'm not in a proper mood, but I still need to get it done. So, hopefully, we'll get it done. Make me a mod? No, bro, I don't know you long enough. Bro, make me a mod. I ain't known you long enough. Listen, right? Alright, Mr. Alex on YouTube. How many times have you been on my channel in the past 3 months. How many times have you come across me? How many times? And how many times? I'm just asking a question. And how many of my YouTube shorts have you commented on? Or how many? Listen, tell me who sung the last song I used as a YouTube short, Alex? Which woman in the entire world, who was older than you, I'm presuming, bro, right? Listen, what song, what name was the woman? What is her name? You don't know, do you? Because you ain't even been on my channel long enough and you're trying to be mod, bro. And you notice something what the mods have all got in common? Have you got what have these mods got in common? Seg, do you mean Celtic, some poems? He only mods with me? Yeah, babe. Because do you know what I've learned? And I'm very freaking clever with this shit. This is simple psychology. You get it from football. If you know how to play football, you know how to do everything else, in my eyes. Right, listen. Do you know years ago, women could team up together and cause a bit of shit, and they still do from time to time. You know what a woman like can be scorned? We all know. We've all got exes. Well, some of you aren't, because you're not all gods like me. But I know how crazy women could be. But what I've learned from being on the internet, it's mainly the male species what troll people. I'm not going to say that I haven't had women trolls. I got rid of one the other day. But a majority of the trolls on the internet now are full-grown adult males in little groups and like gaming groups and things like that. The women actually come on social media to use it as a social place to interact with men, women, and whatever they want. And cooking, get round to cooking sometimes. It's mainly men. So that's what I learnt from being on here. So I was just like, don't get me wrong, I've got loads of ask these and whatever. I do have male mods, I really do. But the male mods I have, it's like, yeah, they're fine. As far as I'm aware, I don't know, people change. Someone might call me a dick one day and I'll take it wrong way and I'm like, right, your mod's gone, see you later. People take me off mod all the time. Rob, look, he took me off mod. What's the name, friggin', dope girl, dope woman. Because sometimes I can't interact on too many people's channels all the time, so I'm not going to be there constantly on other chat rooms. It's hard enough getting on with life and this, that, and other. So it's like I get took off moderator on other people's channels, or still moderator on my channel. It don't freaking affect me, unless I've had a beater, and then I'll call them cunt. I'm like, well, I already took me off mod. Sod him, I'm blocking him tomorrow. Blah, blah, blah. You know the score. But just don't think too much into it. Thank you, I know I'm beautiful. I'm not gay. It's alright, Skipper, we don't mind anyway. Okay, bro, I am becoming active. Yeah, you can listen, I'm not forcing you to be on the channel. There's a billion other channels. You know what I mean? I like, sometimes from time to time, don't think I'm a dick and a freaking clout chaser. Because I'm not. Sometimes I go on Jake Paul's channel to just watch what he does. I think it's funny. Not funny, I think it's quite good. How he's turned into, from being young, just taking piss out of everyone, to turn into a good businessman. And I just watched him. He doesn't really antagonise people that bad anymore. But the way he does it for business, to get to fight freaking Francis Nagano or whatever his name is and stuff like that. It's just good watching him do whatever it is he does. And his brother, when he jumps off the blooming wrestling thing, what are you doing? Mate, everyone on here has just said how pretty and freaking awesome I am and they want to put my head in their bosom, and you're just sat here spamming my feed with your stupid like white picture. 10-second time out, dipshit. Right, everyone trolls, and they can all deny it, but whether it's now or in the past, we've all trolls. I have never, listen, it depends what type of trolling. I have never gone on to troll someone, but what I have done is retaliate to a troll. I have retaliated to many trolls, whether it be verbally on the or whether it be on the internet, and then I just do what the trolls do, and I delete the email address and it's done. And I do it for like half a day and I'll troll them for a day and then I'll leave them. But that's only in retaliation. It literally is just retaliation for the bad things they say and the weird shit. It really is an illness what they have. It didn't make me happy trolling the people for a couple of hours. In fact, it took me away from the things I like doing and be pleasing God. Right, I agree with the tom8os. Male and female and online gaming or meeting online like house party. Yeah, YouTube, all that crap. There's always trolls. Yeah, there is. You'll have people on here pretend to be your friends for ages. You know what I mean? Everyone's got an outfit. And once you're there, once you're doing your own thing, you can see who tries to enter your life to cause a bit of trouble. Who causes whatever. Who just, and for whatever reason. Oh, a minute, what's it doing? Rocking like that? We weren't doing that a minute ago. So is this? Yeah, mate, you'll walk past some of your trolls in the street. I guarantee you, some of you who do content, you'll walk past the trolls in the street. You won't know. You know what I mean? You won't know, I kid you not. And then other them are other side of blooming Africa or something. So it is what it is. And then you've got some in Australia or freaking Russia. The list goes on. Tom does have male mods, yeah, no. But I'm the main mod. Apart from Cheeky Baby. Cheeky Baby could be a mod. You could be a mod, my Cheeky Baby. You look like met Cheeky Baby, have you also? Right, I became a mod for an art channel today, so I wanted to become for another. Bless you, just stay on, you might get to be one in future. But listen, I won't think too much to it. All moderator is going to do for you in this internet world is going to probably give a bit of pain and harm to your mental stability. Who wants to see what these trolls put? I have to put it because I make content. Other people who follow my channel long enough, they have to put it. It still infects your brain. You don't need to be seeing what some of these trolls put. And listen, after the picture I showed you of him the other day, that troll, you don't even need to be seeing his freaking fat head. Mate, it was like something out of a nightmare. Imagine if there's an apocalypse. And then, say you broke your spine, and you can't move, and then that dude came up and went, "You're coming with me now forever," and he's looking after you and pretended that to everyone else who survived that you're his son who broke your back or something and he's looking after you, but really he's doing some horrendous things to you. Trust me, these trolls, they don't care. You don't, listen, what does a house cat do? Let me teach you about house cats. House cats, awesome as your little cat. If you died for a week in here and your cat had no food, your cat will be eating you within a week. It won't try and whatever, it'll just be like that munching on you, and that's what a freaking troll is doing in real life, because they can't give in to the temptation. Sometimes I've seen people say things on here, and I'm like, oh, I want to retaliate to that and be a dick, and I don't, I have to say something nice, because some people, they can't resist anyway. So do whatever that means. I did one live, and never again. It gets easier, it's boring now for the trolls and stuff. They're 10 a penny, and most of them do look the same, I will be honest. I'd never seen an uglier man in all my life. He's giving me that, I can't get his little freaking chicken neck out of my friggin' head. You know what I mean? This what it is. It's not even little, it was like that long, he's a right idiot. Mwah! Good morning, Fusion. Say hello to the ladies. Look, Alex, I know this is another mod, friggin' Fusion, but she'll tell you the same as well. It's not all it's made up to be, this mod business. You don't need it, you don't need the stress. Listen, rather being a mod for me or anyone else on the blooming planet, do your own content or whatever. Go and have a game of football or go for a walk. You'll feel better for having a walk than you will for being a mod for a freaking YouTuber or any other site. That is what it is. I love Fusion. So yeah, I know it's another woman mod, but there is some men. I can't actually remember what male mods I've got now. I don't know. And it's blooming hard, this internet world. Anyway, 1 minute you can be flying, next minute it comes to a standstill. You've got to come on every day. You've got to sit all night looking at the screen like this to feel relevant and all that shit. Sod that. I feel relevant with you guys, but I also feel relevant when I'm doing my little stuff out in the air, with my little nature walks and things. It's blooming awesome. I love it. Brendan, hello. Listen though, I wouldn't have been able to meet Brendan if I went on so much with her. Brendan, he was a groupie for Boys On. Bless you. Emma Royce, yeah, remember that one? We had that one. Can I get a shout out for my... Oh, you're getting a shout out, so you're trying to troll me? No, we actually had someone called Emma Royd. They used to just make loads of fake names like Emma Royd and this, that, other. It's just fat little trolls with acne on the bum bum. Do you know what I mean? And I'm on about right up. So it hurts when they wipe the booty. Do you give happy ending with the messages? I try to. Do you want an happy ending? Mwah. Double tap screen, send a like and join the channel. Check out my 2 shorts. They are funny. And what, like I said, when Poco's better and she's not pulled, I'm going to finish it off. Makes it sound as if there's a proper run up and Poco's got a great long part and I can't do it, but it literally, for what's in my head, I just need a stood outside a tree. Dressed up as Orped. That's it. 3 seconds worth, that's all I need, 3 seconds worth and my short's finished. But when you pull there, it is what it is. What's going here? Explain yourself to you. Never. Alex, you being nice is free support. Yeah, thank you, Alex. Making it super lame. Only a true loser would want to be. No. No, I'm just explaining to him. It's not about being a true loser to be a mod. Some people think that being a mod gives you hierarchy in this new world of internet world. What gives you more power is the ability to turn your phone off and go for a walk and go and do some sports and interact with people in real life. Because listen, Alex, I think whoever you are, you're being respectful on the channel and stuff like that is freaking awesome. But today when I turn my phone off, Alex, 9 times out of 10, I won't remember this conversation I had with you. So a lot of you people think, oh, being a mod, oh, superstar, this, it doesn't do out for you. Go out and meet some real people, either in a pub, a football pitch, rugby, if that's your type of thing. Just go and meet some friends, even in the coffee shop. Listen, let me tell you the secret about the coffee shop people. They're paid to be polite to you. So you might even make a friend in a coffee shop. Don't be acting all jizzling, thinking the woman in the coffee shop totally fancies you. There's only certain people who know they fancy them. Do you know what I mean? Not mentioning no names, El Tomo, but you get where I'm coming from. So yeah, you'll raise your serotonin levels more by doing stuff like that, and even pop into the gym if you can be asked. I was your first mod, Tom8os, way back when all this was fields. Exactly. And where did it get us? Before that, with friends, and then we're back friends, and we don't see each other. And then if I were to take your mod away now, you might get on a plane and come for me before the virus comes. So give me my mod back. It's like I'm not slagging him off at all, but I had to teach him a lesson. It's like don't trust no one, but the same as I shouldn't trust anyone, even though I tried to. Mr. Carrot Boy, I'm not going to slag him off. I'm not slagging him off at all. But I said to Carrot Boy, and I said to all these people on here, I said, if Mark's one of the only people who will have a spanner and a moderator off me, and I will never ever get rid of him. And Mark went, that means a lot to me, Tom. Oh, thank you. Friends to the end. Week later, I took him off mod. Don't trust no one. Do not trust no one. And he's a man who's older than me and wiser. But now was the wise one. The apprentice turned into the freaking manager. It is what it is. But that's what happens. This moderator business is listen, you've got your lives ahead of you, most of you lot. This moderator business is just not all what, you don't even need to see what some of these people say. It's not too bad now. I was dealing with the worst stuff at the beginning. We've just got normal trolls most of the time. We've got the threats, the freaking big fat people going, making out as if they're better and this, that, other. We've got them ones that get it. But we haven't got like the evil ones with the sick stuff going through the mind anymore. They kind of fizzled away for a bit. They might come back, I don't know. So, but you don't want to see what some of these people put on here. It's blooming crazy. Right, just at 2 porch segs, right, seg. Circle, hello Scotty, fusion, I'm a woman. Small curl circle, I'm here listening. Being a mod is a virtue. Yes, you are right, Sasha. What are you going on about? Your security is someone else's channel. Your security, yeah. And to be fair, a lot of people will take it. I seen someone over there, we're getting rating now. He went, Tom, I'll get back in touch with you tomorrow. I went, why? He went, because I've got a secret mod. He went, and this mod's actually a troll. He fell for it again. He's getting trolled. Basically, he's got to get rid of that mod because the mod just keeps blocking everyone who comes on. So luckily I got my message in. So I said to him, I went, why have you tied me out? It's not me, it's that blooming mod, so it's fine. So, right, and it's annoying. Right, 1 minute. Beer can. It really is. And sometimes I do feel a bit, and listen, this internet world's not always cracked out to me. Sometimes you gotta come on, you gotta do this, you gotta abide to the rules and blah 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 and do this. And you don't really want to all the time. It's nice to see you lot being alright, but sometimes you can get on here for too long. And if you don't put the effort in, YouTube will punish you. It don't matter. Look, this is a business now for YouTube. This is not a, oh, let's do this, post a video, go viral, blah, blah, blah. This is a little business. YouTube literally wants each and every single one of you lot to do your own channel. YouTube wants £1 off every single one of you. If it gets £1 off every single one of you lot on this planet, that's £1 billion a day. Roughly. So it's a big business. So it doesn't publicise you like you did years ago. I've been on some other channels and they've got like same amount of subscribers as me, and they've put more effort in than me, and they've been on here for 7 years, 8 years. It's like, sod that. You ain't seen me on here in 7, 8 years going like that, arguing with same troll and freaking dude and stuff like that. No way. But like I said, it doesn't publicise them like it used to. I'm not saying don't try it, but literally get on with your own life as well. When this phone comes off, I get on with my own life. I do lots of things. I go in the bath. I have a gym sometimes. Sometimes I fall asleep watching Big Les, the Australian TV programme cartoon. I've got a life on my sofa what you lot don't even know about anymore. I used to bring you to the sofa, but now I've got a different life on my sofa. Big Les and Clarence Claymore. Yeah, freaking love Clarence. Little freaking crazy little creature he is. I'll buzz off him. You know what I mean? I hope he makes another series. So yeah, you just gotta get on with your blooming life, guys, man. I'm kidding you not. I'm sat here. It's mad. It's just mad. So yeah. Alex, love the bucket hat, homie. Thank you, Mr. Toasty. You're looking kind of toasty and tasty again. I love your picture, me. It reminds me of my vest I used to have, my Bob Marley one. It really does. I don't even know what's on your profile picture because you're about this big in bottom of the screen. So it's cool. Thank you for being here. You know, second that. Double tap the screen, send a like, people. It does help for whatever I'm doing with this, but I don't even know what I'm doing with YouTube no more. I was a bit pissed off over there. One of my little, they tried making us enemies. We're not going to be enemies ever. Do you know what I mean? But people tried making us enemies. And he does his own YouTube channel. And he's got more than me now. I didn't realise, because I never really looked at it before. It's he had more than me when I started. Then I took over. Then I had like loads more than him. And then I went on the other day. He's got more than me. I'm like, what's he doing? But I'm not. I got jealous. And I'm like, what am I getting jealous for? YouTube just pays you what they want and he takes a little cut. I'm not in here. Good luck to him and his channel. It's awesome. I don't watch it for long, about a couple of minutes at most a year. I've only not like WeChat and stuff like that. I'll go on and might say hello, adios, have a nice stream, see you later. I'll send another message in about 3 months. I'm not no little fanboy. You get me? Fanboy and that. Oh, please. Anyway, keep your friends close and your spins closer. And your spins closer? Exactly. William, what are you saying, William? What are you up to? Coffee for Tommy. Yeah. Listen, just go and check out my two shows. That's what I like doing. I don't go to town on them no more like I used to. I just do it in my own time. And it's alright. So yeah, I spend most of my time here talking to you guys, don't I? Chatting. I want eggy bread, but I forgot the blooming lard and the oil. Nah, it don't matter, does it? Can't wait to have my bath. I swear down. Poco stuff is alright, but it just, I don't know. It's a nice treatment, kid you not. But I've had better treatments. I've had banana treatments that are better than that. I really do. I really do think I have, so yeah. Coffee for Tommy. And listen, I'm not going to say a prayer, but good luck to him. Thank you, Mr. Clay. Thank you for the coffee, you're a star. Let's hope everyone who's going on the march and everything or whatever's happening, they just all stay safe and all the people who are hanging about and stuff, because it can just turn all of a sudden. And we've all, you know what happens when people are in crowds. So let's hope not like that happens. Blooming crazy. Blooming world's mad. Blooming mad. have I done now? Right, I've got 3 bacon, I've got 2 pork things, steaks, I've got some bread, which I'm, like I said, I'm not going to be able to eggy fry this. Thank you, Glenn. Mwah. You're a star. I've got 3 eggs. I'll do an egg now for you. Bosh. This, I still didn't post that video with Poco. We're a bit daft. It was only a long form video for 4 minutes just to keep the YouTube thing tapped up, but it was just a bit daft. Oh, 1 minute, I'll crack the egg and it's gone in here again. Oh, Poco don't eat eggs, I'll have the other one and all. It bloats her up. Some people are prone to bloating with certain foods. It does it to a lot of people. 1 minute, I'll get to feed the birds again soon. Feeding birds, birds know it, but I'm back feeding them, which is awesome. They left for a while because I left them. And then I was going travelling and doing things like that, so the birds just stopped coming round. I've fed them, because we've been here a while now, so I just feed them like most days, which is awesome. There's loads of leftovers there. They get me cornflakes, gluten free. They'll also get the bread, and they'll get sweets and chocolate. They love it. Seg, I'm joking. What did Brendan say? You mean French toast? I'm like, no, I meant eggy bread. If I'd have meant French toast, Brendan, I'd have said French toast. But what did I say? I said eggy bread. I'm from a council estate in England, Brendan. Where do you live in Ireland? Are you in one of these big posh houses going, I want some French toast, darling? No, it's eggy bread. It's eggy bread. Is anyone even in the chat? Right, we'll have a little freaking ask. Right, Seg. Who's in background? Is it eggy bread or is it French toast? If you like my channel, be careful with your answer. So I get rid of you, as if you never existed. Come on, Brendan, would you like to change your answer? Right, Daniel, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Oh, what a guy. Look at that. Happy Saturday. See, he knows how to raise your serotonin levels. This Daniel just flies around the internet going, hello, happy Saturday. Respect, Daniel. Double tap screen and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But listen, Daniel, we've got a question. No, you're not backtracking now, Brendan. You are not backtracking. Right, there's some food you can cook, and it's like you fry bread with eggs, and I call it eggy bread. Brendan calls it French toast. What do you want to call it? What do you think it should be called, Daniel? And what do you think it should be called, Seg? I used to eat beans out of a tin. What, you used to? What, have you got all posh now, Seg? I still would be if I wasn't allergic to them. Well, I'm not allergic to them, it's the building sauce they put in them. Brendan, come on. It's not too late for you to change your mind. And this is another thing. Some people answer you and some people don't. You can sit here all night. And they'll just not even answer your question about the eggy bread. It's like they're just watching, lurking in the background, thinking to themselves, it's eggy bread. Or is it eggy bread? Is it French toast? But I'm not going to let them know. But it is what it is. Anyway. I hate that. I do this to my eggs all the time. I just break them. Just frying pan shit. Right, bro, Dicey's here and goes to solarium. What's a solarium? Right, but listen, bro, I'm a guy who was risking an illness, surviving an illness all my life. I've never dyed my hair once, apart from when I was a kid, when I was 15, and my mother did it, and she did it blonde like a skater boy. but it didn't look like a skater boy, it went ginger. So yeah, that's the only time I've dyed my hair was when I was 15 to 6. No, I might have been 17 years of age. And there was this song coming out. I don't know how they were. What were it? Not Lifestyles. It was out at the same time as Lifestyles at the rich and the famous. Cause you're in too deep. Them kids with blonde hair. So I wanted my hair a little bit like theirs. Cause I'm in too deep. Right? It didn't turn out right. It turned ginger. It didn't even turn blonde. So that's the only time I've done it. And even if, right, I was a person who was dyeing his hair to make myself feel better about my appearance, what's it got to do with you? But I don't. That's what annoys some people off, because I don't. I literally naturally walk around like a freaking god like this. What happens when you go into a shop, bro? What happens when I walk into a shop? The women work there and slap my arse in shop. This is what it is. I'm not a lie. Happened the other day. Walked in shop, woman come up, she slapped my booty like that. Ho ho! You want to see what happens in Asda, mate? Do you know what I mean? You ain't got a blooming clue, you lot, have you? You have no blooming idea. I feel sorry for Clav. Clav's a young man, he's got this for the rest of his life. He's not going to be able to handle it. He's just going to feel used and abused when he's older. Listen, and you should not talk about other people's appearance unless they've actually gone for you. Because what's going to happen, you just jinx yourself. And in a few weeks, a few months, you'll have no hair. And some people can handle having no hair. Some people can rock it, some people can't. Some people don't give a shit. And then other people keel up and just wither away. So yeah. And listen, be careful. Because you're talking about other people's hair and things like that. One day you might get a crazy woman. She might have bipolar. She might be a psychopath. And then when you take the piss out of someone's hair, someone will flick in her mind and she'll think, when you have had an argument, she'll get hair remover, and she will put that in your freaking, I kid you not, she'll put it in your conditioner. And then that's it, bam, you'll have no hair. And she'll do that, and then she'll walk off and dump you and say, nah, I don't think you're attractive for me anymore. That's what she'll do. She will literally get rid of your hair and then dump your ass. Do you know what I mean? It's an evil thing. Not all of them do it, but some people do. And it's so that some other people might not be attracted to you as well. Basically, she's cock blocking you for a long time. I kid you not. Listen, look at this. It happens, Google it. 2 eggs, 3 bacon, and 2 of them. Listen, I have gotten a job. Mr. Wankstein, Tony Nico. Freaking e-bike, them changed his name. This is our Tony. Our Tony turned into a friend. And firstly, Tony, I do have a job. I have 3 jobs. 3 jobs. One, you will never know about. Another one, you will never know about. And this one. 3 jobs. And I swear down on my life, I have 3 jobs, bro. One of them might be coming for you, Tony. In Hartlepool, or wherever you're from. Anyway, I know you're joking. Is it really him? Check him out, wait. I know. Tony, the toenail, and Tony the turd is actually a nice person. We started off on the wrong feet, but then he realised no matter how many times he goes to the gym, no matter how much enhancers he has, or how many cows he eats, he's never going to be a Pelagian god like me. So we had to say bygones be bygones, and now we're friends. Tony's alright. Right, what we did. Are you Christian? Listen, I don't even know, right? I don't even know if I am a Christian. I got water put on my head in a church. So all I know is I went to church, and I'm supposed to read the Bible from time to time, but I don't know which side. There's a couple of sides in there, I don't blooming know. So yeah. DV survivor, I think most people are in this world. Be careful. Why are you acting like a victim? I'm not acting like a victim, bro. I'm just trying to give you lot who are victims a little bit of freaking insight into this stuff. Not acting like a victim. I couldn't give a shit. I kid you not, I would not change one scenario what has happened in my life. Whether it's good, bad, win or lose, or whatever. I would not change one thing what has happened in my life. And I can probably guarantee that my life's been a bit more freaking up and down than yours. But I wouldn't change it. I'm not a victim. I don't care. But there's a lot of victims on here, and there's a lot of people who can't handle what's going on in the real blooming world. And especially if they're on these bumming tablets, what are making them hurt themselves and shit. I kid you not. So yeah, this is what it is. So you get down. UFO, be careful what you say. What, Tom, work do you? Mwah. Tony's laughing his head off. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking to him, not to you, saying, I'm joking, it is me. I know it is cool. It's cool, Tony, it's fine, don't worry. My breakfast is Cadbury chocolate buttons, yeah? And if you're going to go for a walk, have your chocolate buttons. But if you're just going to come on internet eating chocolate buttons and then trolling people, don't do that. Positive attitude, mate. Thank you, Tony. You start. And listen, anyone, go and check out Tony's picture, especially single women, because he does actually go to the gym, you know. At first I thought it was just some freaking daft real troll. You get fat trolls what just like freaking post pictures of other people constantly and stuff like that. And it gets draining. Someone even put a picture of Arnold once. And then they put freaking, it just gets boring. It's physically, mentally draining sometimes. Depending what mood you're in. But yeah, go and check Tony out. I don't think he does content though, but yeah, he does go to the gym and he's actually alright. You know what I mean? He does actually get off his arse and go to the gym. So yeah, import. What do you mean, Brendan? Import what? Eggy bread? Oh, I remember my bread. I ain't done the cheese. This is your fault, Brendan. I need to cut the cheese. Right, 1 minute. Can you still hear your farts? Or you're already too loose? Oh mate, I watched the thing over there. I will answer this question quick. Double tap the screen saying like there was a man and they made an animation of it, and there's a new person who's gone to jail and he farts. And then some big freaking dark destroyer walks in and went, "Are you talking to me, darling?" I can hear the soothness of it and the tightness. Ooh, don't go to jail, guys. Import sounds like a nice breakfast. Yes, love Tom. Thank you, Tony. Import tell baby. I don't know what import tell baby means. I don't eat chocolate and never smoked or drank coffee ever, Brendan. And no gym either. Look, you've got a slim physique anyway, and your physique suits the way you want to be. It's like you are an artist. Most artists, if you watch it, stereotyping, like in America and stuff like that, they're just a slender, slim person with long hair and doing all this. I just don't know what you got up to on when you were on tour with Boyzone, being a little grouper. That's what's baffling my head, Brendan. So yeah, 1 minute. Did you know the average host is... I didn't have a clue, Jay. Respect, hello. I saw you yesterday. Do you stream every day? Sometimes I do stream every day, and then sometimes I've got 1,000 of them done, live streams. I've also, YouTube wants you to do the long form videos, to be fair. So anyone new to YouTube, they actually want long form videos a lot more than they want your live streams. Well, live streams are great for connecting with people. That's basically, is what it is. So yeah, and I prefer to do YouTube shorts. Because if I can just talk to you a lot and everyone and be nice, that's cool. But like I said, my brain and my mind and my eyes are infected the other day. Because I got trolled by someone, 2 or 3 people. Two of them didn't have their own content, just your average jizzlers, and then you had China tech channels or whatever. But the other one, being a bit bad, it was really disgusting. And normally I don't look at people and the features when I see them. I'm just like, oh, it's another human being. Doesn't bother me. But as soon as they start slagging me off or trying to cause trouble and whatever, I see them in a different light. I see them for the full trolliness they are. I did have to delete his pic. I posted his picture on my YouTube channel, and I did a post about him saying about, yep, they really do look like trolls. But I had to take it off because I'll be honest with you, I thought I was gonna have a nightmare last night. It was really duck rough. It was ugly, and I'm not on about some like scary man. Draw like a big guy who's got hands like shovels, like Lenny McLean coming through your door going, "Raw," and you got to freaking try and survive. I'm not on about a nightmare like that. I was just like having a nightmare that I was incapacitated, I couldn't move. And it's like this big fat guy came to my rescue, but he just kept me as his little slave and his little toy for the rest of my life. It's like, I'm violated. It was horrible. I'm going to delete his picture out of my freaking Google Photos, but what's going to happen now, next year Google are going to message me and go, this is what you were doing this time last year, Tomo, and his face is going to pop on my screen now. That's what's going to happen, so I'm a bit gutted. And I didn't even, you know what, I felt sorry for him. So I didn't even pop a troll him back. I didn't even retaliate. Really, it's like, I just left him to his own devices. He's just a big fat sad man who wants to put his bad stuff onto me and anyone else on the blooming internet. But I just sod him. He'll have a heart attack in about freaking 6 months anyway. Mate, I'd never seen a freaking neck like his. No wonder he's freaking bothered about mine. So it is what it is. Anyway, right, even the the Mayans and the Aztecs ate chocolate. It was considered healthy back then, yeah, because they had to walk 10 miles to get some water. I'm really just Brendan. Hi, Sec, how are you? What's going on? But of course, I see a bunch of people out in the car. Oh, God. What's going on out there? Because I see a bunch of people out in the car. I hope not, Mr. Game and Nintendo. I hope everyone's alright in the crowds who doing what they need to do with marches and up and down the country everywhere. I hope everyone's really, really safe. Only small doses of chocolate. Yeah, I'm going to try myself soon. Is it a holiday? You either are healthy or boring, yeah. Brendan, either sound healthy or boring, yeah. I love the show it's doing them too, though. Exactly, it's really good to do. Me and a lot of people do. A lot of people. So it's not everyone's cup of tea. Everyone's got their own little style. Everyone's got different humour. Everyone's brains work different, so everyone does the little things. So, Mr. Nintendo, you mean the protein in London, the protest in London is just yeah. How was the Brenda? I try not to talk about it too much, and I've explained this. There's another family, and they try not to talk about it as well. I don't want to Aussies, you know what I mean? They're awesome family. It's good. It's good. They're awesome, and they don't really want to talk about it either. Because YouTube, the government, they just twist everything. People twist it. Trolls twist it. It's just crazy. Hello from Sweden. I know a person in Sweden, but she lives on council estate audio now. She's crazy. Seg lol, I'm just serving lol. I work a lot, said Brendan. Yeah, he's a groupie for the boys on. He's always carrying Ronan Keaton's freaking suitcase for him to freaking radio station. You little grouper. Leave him alone. Let him get old gracefully. You look like the one from Kevin and Perry. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Double tap that screen, like and subscribe. Yes, Tomo. Hello from Dagestan. This is Oliver. He's in Dagestan now. He's actually lying to me, and I know he's lying, but I'm going to carry on playing the game with him. So Oliver is in Dagestan learning ninjutsu, jiu-jitsu, and he's going to come here and he's going to save the UFC from being shit. Because there's only friggin' Strickland, Kamzat, and friggin' Khabib and Conor who can sort it out. We are them. It's done. It's done. It's done. So it's not done, is it? There's always going to be some psychopath with a freaking quick wit. But at the moment, it's a bit dull, innit? So yeah, a bunch of Oh, don't be freaking letting what's his name see that. Imagine if I did get famous and Dana White saw it. You'd be like, oh, you said the UFC's done, dear Tomo. Why don't you jump in the ring with Brock Lesnar for 10 minutes? It just, set me set up for this one. A bunch of influencers have been banned from entering the UK. Yeah, it's like you got to be careful. If they said, are you going here, there and everywhere? But if you go and you put your phone on and you get reported, it might just be someone walking past with a flag. But if they want to, they can just go, bam. Don't be doing that, you're inciting violence. You're getting banned and shit. It's blooming crazy. So yeah, hi Sweden J, power to the people. It is. Tommy is a protest because his mate's got, yeah, they got some other ones over there. Check this. Listen, I'm not nothing about the international crimes. I don't know what goes off. It's just blooming bit weird, to be fair. But they've got a hit list of the white people they're looking for. Now, I don't know, maybe these guys have done some really, really bad things. I don't freaking know. It's not to do with me, right? But they just stay out of the way if you see them in real life or all like that. But they're putting all this money into going for to people who've earned money the wrong way, let's say, they moved to Spain. And they're putting all these people for them, right, who are just sunbathing with a bit of money. But then, not them all have murdered people and things like that. But yet there's people running around the street constantly with freaking ratchets in their hand from other lands doing what they want. But you spend millions and millions of pounds to catch a couple of criminals who are just in a villa in Spain with some freaking blonde bird and a tit job. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you freaking, why can't you do this to the other ones? I'll be honest with you, there's about freaking 500,000 blooming Dodgers coming in on a boat every day and just doing the most horrendous things. It's just freaking, it's getting weird. Like we said, getting all the whiteys gone out there. I'm not I haven't trolled you in lives, and I won't. But thank you, but I'll never troll you either. Well, power to the people. I won't. You can ask Jane that. Like, I get people on here try and tarnish my name and say I'm a bully. And I go, you're a bully. And I'm like, no. You came to attack me. If you attacked me verbally, you're the bully. That's just self-defense, so it's bullshit. People are crazy. That's what trolls do. Trolls do that in real life. A troll will antagonize you and antagonize you and come for you. And then when you retaliate, they'll tell everyone else around that you're a bully. Because that's what they do. They cause the shit and then they get the sympathy off everyone else. Like, oh no, it's so bad, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, they go for sympathy and then they've won. Because that's their plan of action. It's a mental illness they have. It really is. Right? When you do this and they get caught in real life, they get put on medication. It's called antipsychotic tablets because they play on your heartstrings. Man, I'm with it. Play on people's heartstrings. Then they troll you and come for you. Then you retaliate. Then they turn everyone against you. And everyone believes them for a little bit until they do it to them as well. It's an illness. You've got antipsychotics for it. You know what I mean? That's what prisons are for. Thanks for that. Oh. My phone's gone cold. This is you lot keeping me talking. UK forever. It is. Apart from when we get that yacht going around the Mediterranean. And then it'll be for forever. Now, the beef is alright, all that type of stuff, but we're not really into it anymore. I like hanging in coffee shops and stuff like that. You will change your life by going to a coffee shop. Whoa, where's all these messages going? I've been freaking looking at that message for ages, thinking you lot are freaking ignoring me. And the screen's gone dodgy. Right, I'm ever so sorry. I'm not even ignorant. Just be you, always do. I will do. Someone changed their breakfast this morning. Someone forgot their breakfast just now. Yeah, they don't. I seen one not long back. Thinks I don't know about the shit he causes and the way he tries to set you up and record. It's fake. It was just part of the thing. It was just part of me searching and confirming with the trouble cause that. Trying to like sit with him, listening to his bullshit and what he does and the questions and see if he's one of the people who are on my account. Started my account site years ago. Do you know what I mean? I'm just thinking, right, it's getting a bit weird this. Do you know what I mean? They just use your picture and then cause trouble with people. Do you know on Facebook? What's it called? Facebook hacked. And they use your picture and stuff and cause shit and blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? I seen him over a week, turned up again. He's like, oh come on, you could hang about with me. I'm like, maybe. Well, like that, I went to the toilet, I turned my phone off. Because I knew for a fact he was gonna ask for my number again. And I went like that. I had a pee in council like that. And then I come back out, he went, oh, give us your number. And then I went, oh yeah man, I went, oh, battery's gone. Look, phone's off. He went, well, get some paper then. So I got some paper. I went, yeah man, write it down, I'll freaking catch up, blah blah blah. Walk around corner, I'll see you later. You're not in my life no more. You know what I mean? I don't like devious people, not at all. Just like, no. I don't need to. Any stunker beer in town, do you know what I mean? Then he was going on about he just robbed someone. Well, I ain't talking being around people who rob people and shit, do you know what I mean? Thanks, Sodom. After blooming not. You know what I mean? Who wants to be friends with a little real life troll? No. I'm blooming crazy. I guess you that. He looks like a blooming troll and all. Right now. But you've got to do that in life. You've got to put yourself in the lion's den from time to time to see exactly how freaking devious these people are. And I'll tell you, a lot of these people are freaking devious. That's why I'd like to spend my time away from them. Tupac said it in his songs years ago, and you can watch. In fact, if you like sports and you're vigilant with sports, I'm crap at sports now. I'm a bit old, I'm like 44, nearly 45, I think, something like that. And then we say you still got the knowledge from it, but your body doesn't do it. So you can see what expressions people are doing and where they're lurking and what they're going to be doing. We'll use it for sports, but it's also in real life with psychology. They're just devious. The game is like you might think, oh, once football or your sport stopped, the game's ended. It and the game's only just freaking began. You're back on freaking real life, real bullshit. You can't trust no one. You know what I mean? You just trust people to be themselves. It is what it is. Like you said, leopard never changes its spots. I'm probably going to go on my little relapses of drink every so often. You're probably right. I did about a month without the beer, but it's, yeah. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't know. Oh, it's a bit red, that, isn't it? I think it's just right. It is just right. Sorry. You lot trying to say, I missed loads of their messages. I am ever so sorry about me missing their messages. My screen must have glitched. It would be just showing me that arrow thing, so I'm really, really sorry. And it looks like it's about to rain here. I don't know what it is here. Oh mate, I went to do something because I know there's a certain bird, right? And what it does, it goes to a certain place. And I needed a video of this bird. I was thinking about using it for a YouTube short or something. I don't know where we're going to do it, but I needed a video. So I walked all the way to this stream yesterday. Right? We haven't, listen, right, guys. We have not had a heat wave. We are not in a drought. I walked blooming miles to get to this blooming place to get this bird's picture. It's a drought. There's no water coming. There's no water coming from the river, so the bird's not going to be there where I've seen it before. So I gutted. So I took a picture of a tree and came home, and that's the tree I want to use for my next YouTube short. I really don't. But I don't know if Poco's going to be able to make it there. I'm thinking about getting a scooter or a pram. I can push her around in a pram, or get her a scooter and push her around in a scooter. That looks uncooked. Oh, don't. You can get me freaking scared all day. Listen, get used to it. If there's an apocalypse, you're going to have to eat what you can. You're going to have to turn on the Neanderthal again. And there'll be no food for you. Your face has put in £10. Yeah, man, thank you. Do you mean put on £10? That's good then. Because I haven't really been done. I keep saying I'm going to do my gym properly and that, but I don't. I haven't been putting no effort into it. I haven't. I was hoping not to be proper gymming until August, September, but plans changed. This is what I mean. You just got to have plans too and just get on with your life when plans change. It happens all the time. That's why I hate putting my life and other people's life who are involved with me in the hands of others from time to time, where you've got to wait and to see what's going to happen, and bam, it's not happening. It's like, if we just carried on doing what I were doing, your ball would be rolling elsewhere. So it's not a hurdle, it's just a minor little bump in the road. So we'll see how it goes. But I think my time in this city's done. I love it to pieces, and it is nice knowing that people are just over there, you know, you're just getting on with your life and blah blah blah. I don't want to be here. I don't work in this city no more. I don't want to, because I'm poor. And if I were to work, I wouldn't do the type of work what I possibly might do in this city either. I'm not bothered about it. I like to be at nature. I'm not don't get me wrong, I can adapt to a concrete jungle. I really can. I could adapt to London life like that. I'm not on about now, we're up rise and stuff like that. I'm on about, do you know, like Notting Hill and Hugh Grant, that type of London, what people think London used to be like and stuff like that. I could adapt to be like Hugh Grant in a coffee shop. Do you know what I mean? Just chilling and reading a paper. But in general, I like the countryside better than the city. So and I'm bored of this up here. Right, I walked 10,000 miles. Listen, I found one of them things. The little steppers that someone dropped a stepper near our tent. We did. Now I brung it back here and then realised it could have been a tracker. I didn't blooming realise this is what it is. Right, flick up. Fusion here. What's that? This is meant to be a food. Sorted soon, so you might be right, Tomo, yeah? Right, listen, I'm going to tell you something, and it don't work, you can't do it. Right? I turned on to Poco, and I've had this in my mind for years. I love fusion. I didn't understand why people in World War couldn't survive. You gotta learn to fish, so you would have to learn to fish. Everyone knows I'm a shit fisherman, but I could learn. But I just thought, why didn't you just pour water on the floor and eat the worms? Obviously you don't want to eat a slug. And I thought, wait, there's loads of worms, surely they're full of protein. Listen, if there is a food shortage, do not eat worms. Fried from the underground or anything. They are full of parasites and it'll just kill you and eat you. I thought I was above everyone. I thought I was above the SAS, MI5, people freaking who was survivalists like Bear Grylls and freaking everyone. I know how to survive. I'm not telling you though. Right, you have to come to my village. Yeah, I googled it. You can't actually eat worms because they are full of parasites. So no matter how hungry you get, if the apocalypse comes, do not be pouring water there to make the worm. Mate, I have my own patches in the Peak District. I'll just sit here. I'll build my little hut here. I've got this underground, and I'll get worms, and I'll just eat worms fried. Easy. I'll not die, and I'll just be looking over at Sheffield while everyone's got no food, and I'm just here munching loads of worms. But yeah, you can't eat them. So back to square one. I might have to start watching Bear Grylls and some nature surviving channels. I might have to come and live with you, Jay, in Canada. In fact, because you seem to know what you're doing, being a Canadian and that. So yeah. Just don't eat worms. I thought it were gonna I thought that were it. It is what it is. Right, hello, yeah, time. Nice hat, mate. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. Are you Scottish? No, I'm not. I'm from Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England. It's really good. I've lived in the Midlands at part time with a woman once. That was for a short time. Where else? I lived in Rotherham in a cheap flat in the ghetto for 300 quid a month. That was alright for a little bit while I got over my breakup. Well, not getting over my breakup. I was getting over my dog. She sold my dog. She got rid of my dog. So yeah, I was getting over that, and I moved into a ghetto for 300 quid a month, cheap rent. Awesome. Shithole though. And what? Flat were alright though. Great warm and that, not like this place. Spend 100 quid a freaking day on your blooming gas. Right, one minute. Oh, thanks God. Listen, I got my hat from a charity shop. I really did. I can't remember which charity shop. Where was it? Now, listen, 1 minute. It's shrank though. It was massive when I first asked Nikki, Mrs. Fusion here, right? Asked Fusion when I bought this last year. It was blooming massive. I was like that. You know what I mean? I was rocking it in Spain. I was rocking it everywhere. Right? But it shrank. I need a new one, but I don't want to pay £30. And all the other ones are too small. Do you know what? I could wear I'm not wearing the LS one. It's about publicising myself, not freaking publicising LS. But I used to love their hats, their bucket hats. I really blooming did. But I can't be just publicising them unless they're going to give me a deal. The Bucket King. 50-year-old man on front page of JD Sports. Age is just a number. It's in the game. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm doing. You and Crystal can come and live here in the spare room and listen to us arguing. And me and Pedro could just be friends and just go fishing and stuff. And it'd be like that. It's not all it's meant to be, is it, Pedro, getting a foreign bird? And it'd be like, nah, Tomo, it's not. They're just not like us. Are they? So yeah, right. It's like import. Yeah, it's awful though. Just part of me now. Bless you. Maybe fish too if the water isn't toxic. Yeah, the fish is really toxic in England now. A lot of people used to catch the fish and eat them in Sheffield and around, but they say it's really, really toxic now and they're full of substances and it's bad. So it's awful. I'm sorry I lost 2 cats in my divorce. I was heartbroken. Yeah, it happens. It does happen. Do you know what this pissed off thing is about it? I actually got my place a week or 2 after she'd already got rid of it. It's just people. I'm sick of it. You know, people are assholes, really are. Yeah, I'm not the only one it happens to. It happens to everyone. It really does. And listen, that dog was a one-man dog, so I understand that dog could not be in her house. What's it to do is wait. Just give me my dog back when I got my place. Do you know what I mean? Just wait. But it is what it is. It's crap. It's blooming shit. So yeah, some dogs are one-man dogs. You cannot. And to be fair, my dog was huge. It was a French Mastiff, but she wasn't a lazy French Mastiff. She would freaking go and go and go and proper muscular. It was a freaking psychopath. That dog was a psychopath. Basically, she wanted to party and have people around. It weren't letting no one in. I was that dog. It was not letting no one in. Trust me. And it didn't. So, this is what it is. Anyway, you have to go live from in there though, so we can still watch you on the telly. Yeah, literally, listen, take the measurements here. It's easy to do. Take the measurements of this wall, screenshot it, and it just get Craig. Craig will make it with his little toy machine, what makes things, do that 3D printer thing. He could make a wall like this for us, or I could do it with plasterboard, and we'll just carry this around with us, and it'll just look like I'm always in my kitchen, but really I'm living it up in the Canaries, and behind there's the beach. So yeah, we could do that. So bless you, thank you very much. So are you English? Yeah, I am English. Double tap the screen and send a like. Check out meaty shorts. I'm hoping to finish one if Poco's up and later. And she had a long night working and doing all loads of stuff. So she was just doing that. But if she got it in, I can get my little tree scene and it's done. I do get anxiety, just not so bad I used to be, trust me. It's bad. Is this Mr. Luke? Yeah? Not as drunk as last time. I said, yeah, I ain't drunk, mate. I have not been drunk. Do you have other cool hats to rate it? I have a load. 1 minute. You are? You want the sausages? Yeah. I weren't going to cook the sausages because I had loads of meat, but Poco's up now. I didn't know what time she was going to get up. I do literally have loads and loads of hats. I've lost a few because Poco moved in, and Poco don't understand how delicate the hats are, and the wind can blow them away and you can lose them. It was a part of my life, but hopefully someone found my hats and kept them for themselves. My hats. I don't lose no hats, but well, I do. So yeah, Mr. Sumkev, thank you. England, import, when I work, I'm fine, it's just around strangers. Oh, bless you. That makes sense. JD do small meds and large size bucket hats. JD do small, medium. Yeah, well, I went in the other day and they had none. There was not one bucket hat, it was an entire section. Unless I went to Meadow Hall. I'll probably get followed around Meadow Hall, Joe, like people who do fake claims and all. I ain't got a car, what's that matter? I ain't got a car now. I ain't even got a car. They can't make a fake claim against me or one of my exes, or can they? There's a bigger sports soccer at Meadow Hall. That's the only chance I might have. But the one in Sheffield Town Centre, me and Poco went in. I went, I'm not leaving town without a hat. Went to sports soccer, boom, little one. It was a little. I don't think it was feeling it, and I weren't willing to pay 30 quid for that hat. I don't think it was worth it. I don't think it was worth 30 quid. I think it was £14.99 worth hat. It was a nice little hat for £14.99. It's extortionate at £27.99. So I didn't get it, and for that reason, if it's not worth it, I'm not going to buy it. But I went into JD and all they had was baseball caps. They had a big section. If you're a baseball cap lover, they had hundreds of baseball caps, but not one bucket hat. So I was a bit disappointed. I'm going to cook up some sausage. Listen, it doesn't matter. I'm learning to keep my mouth shut. Yeah. Well, and then. Where's the sausages? I don't think they're gonna cook like that. What happens? Burgers from all-inclusive restaurants, triple cheeseburgers from takeaways. I really do. Right, let me catch up. J Doodle small ones. I've read that. 1 minute. I'm not ignoring you, but 1 minute. Clay, how are you? 1 minute. I just came here now and I heard that you on Crystal. I just came here now and I heard that you on Crystal. No, she's in there. She's asleep, Clayton. Clayton. Yeah, I heard about that. Do you have a fishing net? Yeah. This one is imports. We do best friends. Adam, by the way, changed my username because I was being stalked by religious fanatics. Hey, listen, I want your guys' view on this. I was literally. I don't want to change the algorithm, but it is what it is. It's YouTube Live. I was thinking about buying a Bible and reading the Bible for the day. I really was. I've never read the Bible. Well, after I went to church the other week, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a Bible day. And I'm going to read the Bible. And I thought, I need to know what you lot think about it. Right, but I ain't got a Bible, so I'd have to go and get one. Mother's Day is nice to meet you, Sarah. It is. Jackie, you've got a thinking hat on. Now you've got your thinking flesh up. This is Nico. Hello, Top. No, this is not Nico. This is Nick. Yes, search it. Nick Cemetery. Say hello to him. Jack, what's your favourite hat? It's probably this one, but like I said, it's shrunk. So for now, I cannot. I don't want to wear this. To be fair, we live in England. It's blooming freezing. I can wear my Benny hat all year round, but it looks at this rate because the sun hasn't been coming to shine for a while. Right, let's flick up at my type of people. Well, you'll be just fine here. God bless you. Yes, I think so too. It's me again, said Ellie. How are you? So yeah, listen, and all you guys. I'm new to my channel, check out meaty shorts. I do the little comedy ones using other people's music. Using one dedicated to Carly Simon at the moment. I'm just waiting for Poco to get better and I can finish the rest of the short. 30 seconds I've done of it. Well, no, a lot more than 30 seconds I've done of it, but that's just what we get in it. So yeah, everyone say hello to Ella. And Ella, say hello to Mr. Importer. 1 minute, I need to eat my... Oh, my meat's cold, you know, here. I haven't even got any steak in the freezer, I don't think. Let me check. No, man. Oh, I have. Have I? No. I ain't got no steak left. All I have is stuff like this and fish. Thank you, Sid. It means a lot, that. Mwah. You suits it, not gonna lie. Thank you, highly. Nothing else I'd expect. Cheers. What are you eating? These are like pork shank things. Yeah, do you want the rest of this? I'm a bit full.
No.
She don't like them. So yeah, we do. I really love doing my shorts. I've got another one. It's really good. I don't know if I can wing it now and change storyline or what, I don't know. But we'll see. I've got frigging hundreds what go through my head. It's not no. It's just a YouTube short to me. Everyone likes doing their own certain ones. I like watching the dances sometimes. I really do. So the dance trends, and I did have a lot of people on my channel at the beginning who came on to watch me doing the dance trends in a day. But I'm a bit thingy, I don't use total dance trends. I use what music I like, so I had Major Tom and all that, like, it was cool. But it gets a bit older when you get to my age. I know how to wing it and to do certain things and this, that, other, but, and to make myself a little bit more suppler. But it's the pain. After you've been doing some YouTube shorts dancing, you guys don't realise it's harder than a workout. I come out and I'm like, oh, my legs are hurting and blah, I'm supposed to be getting my bones stronger. Not getting my bones through increased damage and things like that through the dance trends. So I can't really do them. Old age gets to you, hopefully. So yeah. Hello, British man. Said Asian unk. Hello, Asian unk. Respect, welcome to the channel. What are you eating? This is the pork thing. Nothing else I'd expect. Hello, Ella, and health review. Asian. His name is Tomo. Tomo. That's T-O-M-A-O for orange, S for sugar. Join the channel. Help me get money for now. Enjoying time, travelling in my tent, and eating steak when I'm at home. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do now because our plans have changed. We don't technically. Oh no, we do have to be here. We've got another appointment. Once that appointment's done, we can go. It's just we're stuck here for now. We really are. It does my head in being stuck. That's why I never turned into a criminal. Because the thing is, I'll tell you a secret, right? They don't tell you all this. If you turn into a criminal, right, what do you do? This is why I was trying to get set up in my eyes, because they know I like to be out and about. What do? They put you in a blooming room by yourself, and sometimes with other people. They call it a prison. If you're a criminal, they send you to prison. And if you piss a criminal off, they'll try and set you up to go to prison. Even if you're not a criminal. So, that's why I never turned into one, because I decided I like adventuring too much. I love walking with a bottle of water, and some meat and some black currants and things. Do you know what? Just that type of stuff. You don't need to be in a little self thing with someone turning around going, convert, convert, convert. Do you know what I mean? It's not that shit. Do you know what I mean? So you can drive a flash car for a month or two. Just sod that. Anyway, 1 minute, this is, ow, that blooming burner. I bet way too much, I can't eat that forever. Oh jeez. So yeah, I will finish that YouTube short though, I'm not lying. I'm not going back on conversation, but I will finish it. Might even have a pop at it today. Oh, where my trackies. I need to be wearing a certain pair of trackies for it. So I need to look a bit like what I imagine Brendan would look like. Not when he's a grouper, but when he was an artist. Oh, doing plumbing washer. Right. Sorry guys, 1 minute. I know I'm supposed to have my head on the screen and that, but it's I've got to do with this. I've got to put some washing it clean. Sorry, I need to put washer on. You turn it on, I wanna. Come on. Why is washer not coming on? Stupid ass washer taking ages. Right, let me have a look. Right. Somebody even tell me, right, Adam, yeah, my ex got a early release 10 years ago. And they even tell me, blimey, PS3s, TVs, radios, Bluetooth speakers, dressing gowns, and we get a shop delivery every Friday. What's that? Is that from you importing it to him? Seg, how rude, said Mr. 2H. I don't know what's going on. And yes, you can have anything in jail. He did. Coming up. Is that mic in your PFP 23X, bless you? HMP is a playground. I don't know, I've never been. I wouldn't want to. Because the main thing about it is, and this is what I always stood by as well, I don't really want the money, I don't really need the money, and not for the stuff I do in life. And also from that, not really to do it other ways anyway. But it's like, I don't mind going to like America, Australia, things like that. Obviously when you got kids, that goes on a back burner and you don't really go. Good. And like, don't get me wrong, some of you could say that, oh, you could take your kids to America and pay for the holiday. It was really, really expensive. And what it was, I used to have women in my life who would say that my children would be able to come abroad with me. Obviously I've took my kids abroad and stuff like that, but there was a certain point I would pay for holidays abroad. And then at the last minute, my children were not allowed to come like the day before the holiday. So I spent thousands on the holidays, and the ex had turned around and go, no, they're not coming now, ha 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 ha. And then turn the phone off, and then not let the kids come on holiday. And then I go on holiday, and they show my kids pictures and go, look, your dad hasn't took you on holiday. He didn't love you, blah, blah, blah. People are sick, man. You know what I mean? They make out as if they didn't. So that's why I never took the kids to America. I should have just gone myself, shouldn't I? But, no. What mountain lions? There are no mountain lions in Tenerife. It's different now, though. You don't really want to go wild hiking in Tenerife and Canaries now. Too many boat people there now. I don't think it'll last much longer. I don't know what's going on. I'm not getting into it. How tall are you? I'm 6 foot. Many will abuse them. Yes, they are. I'll keep it simple. Yeah, but there's a fine line between abuse as well and just telling someone to a thick cunt. You know what I mean? It's like people have an argument. It works both ways. Like, let me tell you something now, bro, before you get older. I'm not slagging the women off, you know, I love it. Right? If a man, nowadays, if a man tells a woman she's not going out dressed like that, blah blah blah, little skirt, allowed to talk to men, he's classed an abuser and a controller. That's only against the white people and the black people. The certain other religions seem to be able to say that to the wife and it not affect them, which is weird, and they do it worse. Right? But if a woman, like that way, you know where I'm going with this, right? But I've never met a woman who's happy with me going out and seeing my friends on a daily basis. Do you get what I mean? And I understand it because men are dickheads. When we go out, we just get pissed up and end up doing stupid stuff like big children. So I kind of get it when a woman tells you, no, you're not going out, you're not doing this, otherwise we're over. But if a man says that, it's classed as controlling. I mean, it really is. So you gotta. Sometimes it's abuse, sometimes it's not. I know what you're on about. It's like we grew up watching Brookside, so we kind of know, on Coronation Street. So there's obviously different forms of it. But listen, if you tell a woman now that you don't want her going out hanging about with guys in a nightclub, that's actually classed as abuse. It's just classed as controlling behaviour, but it doesn't work the other way around. So it's crazy. Anyway, you understand it, don't you? I'm trying not to dig myself a hole while digging myself a hole, if you know what I mean. But it is. I mean, I had a woman once. I had 3 women when I was very young. I'm not going to mention the name on here. They locked me in a house, right? Because she wanted to go shopping and then go and spend some time with these other people. and their family members, they locked me in the house so that I couldn't see my friend. And the excuse was, yeah, because if we leave you the key, you're going to go and see your friend and you're going to go for a drink. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, no, I want you to be here when I get back. I'm like, no. So you're allowed to go out and go to the coffee shop or go to the pub, and you want me to stay in the house waiting for you, and you're taking the key so that I can't go out. I let her go. I was skinnier. I was a lot skinnier back then. See, up and down with my weight, I had celiac disease. So I was always up. I go from weighing like 15 stone to 12 stone to 10 stone, 11 stone, up, down. Mate, she got me on a week when I was skinny. Oh yeah, I watched them walk down the road. I waved them off. All three of them walking with a little booties like, it's going to be in when we're great. Yeah? You know what I did? I jumped out the freaking window. It was like being a kid again. It was like being a 4-year-old or something. They had these little windows on this flat we had. I climbed out that window and I went and I saw my friend and I got off my trolley for 2 days. I went clubbing, I went here, I didn't come back for 2 days. Just I'm not having it. I'm not being controlled like that. Not at all. So and listen, I'm a faithful guy. I just wanted to party. Women used to turn up at my door all the time, freaking trying it on. I'd be like, whoa, is this? No wonder people are getting caught cheating and classed as sleazers. I'd never cheated on her. I never let any of the women used to just knock on the door like that. They'd be like, oh, you're listening to the niche music, Tom? I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, can we come in? We just seen that your missus has gone to the shop with her mum again. I'm like, no, you're not allowed in. They're like, come on, she's going to be gone for ages. I'm like, no. She's like, come on. I'm like, no. I never cheated on her once, which I should have. I really should have. So I felt betrayed as I was an adult, looking back now. So yeah, but I never cheated and I should have. Some of birds what used to knock on my door, freaking fit, I kid you not. But imagine that, I'd have probably had another 6 kids now, with 3 other baby mothers. But it's a good job I could keep it in my freaking pants. No, kid you not, if I wasn't able to keep it in my pants, I'd have even more baby moms in it. I'd be classed as a really bad person. No. You were bad enough having 3 baby moms, or 4, whatever. I don't freaking know anymore. So yeah, that's bad enough, but don't do it. Just keep it in your pants. If you are gonna be a bit of a sleaze or something like that, just have like 2 or 3 baby moms. You know what I mean? Don't have 7 or 8. Because if you're a family guy and you do look after your kids, you're gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different families you got to deal with from time to time, and different agreements and different arguments and bullshit. You don't need it, guys. I'm looking to be here. How could you not? The stress of the relationships, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. How could you not? Oh, that's horrible, that. I don't think it worked up long enough. Oh. Right, have we got any fizzy pot left? I got 1 minute, I've got to see if we've got a fizzy pot left. I've got fizzy pot left, it's just not cold. It's actually pretty blooming warm. Right, let me see. I won't ignore you said. Right, Nick, hey, Dunno, how are you, brother? Mwah. Oh, you're on about Dino. All have nightmares. My children or adults, yeah, it's nice. And I don't need to do it. I had one of them phone me up when we were out. I went, hang fire. She went, what? I went, we've been broke up freaking years now. I went, over 10, 12 years. I went, don't be phoning my phone up, having a go saying this. I went, no, I'm not that person no more. My kids are older. Mom, hung up. I don't need to talk to that person no more. Kids are older. See you later. I'm off. Done my bit. It is what it is. And that's what you want. I mean, you still have people trying to invade your life, trying to coast over from years ago because you slept with them. And it's like, jog on. No way. So that, Lily, how's you're the boss. You're my boss, darling. So do you talk to a counsellor or a therapist? sorry, not anymore. Sometimes talking to a doctor can help, or try thinking of, yeah, listen, be careful what you say to your doctors. It's supposed to be confidential, but I kid you, I kid you not, guys, it's not. Don't set yourself up. I tell you what, don't go and tell her. Don't go and tell your doctor or the police that you thought it was unacceptable that your partner wanted to go out and hang about with guys in a club or something like that. Do not let the police ever know shit like that. They'll be like, yeah, that's controlling. They'll be like, yes, I feel your pain. I wouldn't want my wife going out with a bunch of people in a nightclub either. I wouldn't want my wife not to come back for a night or early hour morning and then not want to sleep with you because she's had a rough night. Yes, I feel your pain, bro. I feel it. And then you go, yeah. And sometimes you do it in a week and you're like, and how did you feel when she went out 2 times in 2 weeks? And you go, I was disappointed and I told her I didn't want to go out again. And they're like, yeah, I know your pain. And the next minute they're like, yeah, told her you didn't want her to go out twice. That's 6 months in prison for controlling behaviour. Do not listen to them. Act thick. Act thick, just go, ah. And then stub them out. Trust me. It's a big thing doing it. Loads of young lads. It's happening to a lot of young lads and it's happening to a lot of older ones. That's why the certain people what are against our way of living are after us. But what you will realise is that them people with their way of living, their women aren't in the nightclubs. Their literally women are not, their religious women are not in the nightclubs dancing around like little scats. Do you know what I mean? And they're the people who are saying that it's controlling if a white man says it. So it is what it is. It's crazy. You're all crazy, bro. And it's a weird thing, you know, because we English people, that's where we meet our women. A lot of us, clubbing and pubs. But then that's supposed to be where you meet. But then once you have your relationship, you're not supposed to be doing the clubbing and the clubs, really. You're supposed to be at home watching EastEnders getting fat with a freaking 90 on. That's it. Just me, I've got an alright one here. Poco, she'll come we'll do his stuff and that from. Oh, but every time she just likes laying on the sofa in a dressing gown. It's a bit shit for my YouTube short though. Feeling better? You should go back and sleep. Are you waiting on the sausages? When she first moved in, she used to wait for the sausage as well. Not the freaking cooking sausages though. A different type of sausage. Oh sorry, my thing's gone. Sorry, I've got a thing up here. I keep getting notifications. It's just blah blah blah. So it does happen. 1 minute, I can't see. Carol, where's Carol? I can't see Carol. Where's it gone? Yeah. Lemon pepper chicken wings. Another turd. Oh, it's what's going through your head, bro. Double tap the screen, send a like. Help me to get financial freedom and a brand, so I can take all my women friends on here on a trip with Poco. A trip of a tom time. Mwah, we love you, Lily. I'm doing really well. Carol, how are you? Bro, said Layla. Bro. What are you gonna say? Bro, I liked you. I thought you were pretty until you said I couldn't go to the freaking nightclub with the homies and dance like this. It is what it is. I'm only joking, bruh. Mwah. We all wrote something. And 2 weeks ago, I passed my sign language. Are you doing sign language? Well, actually, I do a bit. See my sign language? I can do it with my left hand and all. You know what that means anyway, I'm only joking. That's my plan. You'd make a great Thailand streamer. I hope you teach me as the fuzz. You'll make a great Thailand streamer. What, does that mean I'm a lady boy? I'm not dressing up as a lady boy. You know what I mean? I was watching a film over there and there was something that big on it. I'm not going to tell you what it were. or what film I was watching, but it was just a monster. I don't want that going up freaking my spinal cord. Nowhere near. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. I hope you're successful. Admiral job, yeah. I hope it works out too. Because I didn't know about the YouTube world until 18 months ago, something like that. I knew YouTube and Google. I didn't really come on. So yeah, I will do this, and I will stand in my kitchen, touching sausages and making food, and going on my little travels and still doing my life. I'll do it. It's already paid for like some trips away. But yeah, trips away and stuff like that. And you get offered stuff and that, but I don't take things off people. People will just freaking offer you this, that, over, and blah blah blah. It is what it is. It's not like sometimes I think someone just want to get pregnant. I really do. I look at that one where to block. So I had to just open my mouth about her because she was trolling me on internet. I don't think when I don't get the love and attention she wanted, and I had the WhatsApp messages to prove it and all this. It was just crazy. And you have to just let them know, because they come in slagging you off on here in front of everyone, trying to infiltrate people's minds, when they don't realise that the other people like you guys didn't realise until I opened my mouth that she was like kind of trolling me and catfishing me. It's not my fault I wasn't attracted to her. So she had to be called out on her situation. And then she's watched the channel for long enough. Didn't she realise that she's not clever enough verbally and mentally to take me on this and just spread a few little accusations that I think I'm better than her and harder, because of the troll. It's like, no, I don't think I'm harder than a troll. I am harder than a troll. And I don't think I'm better than anyone. I know I'm better than the people and the trolls. I'm thinking, oh, you lot, I'm at one with you lot. You're the nice people on here. We're all equal. I clash it exactly the same. But this is every single troll I have in the world. I think I am better than every single troll I have. Whether they be fat, skinny, big, small, muscly, strong. I don't get big, I'll be honest with you, I don't really get many big men or tough guys trying to start on me on my channel. It's not in their blood. The brains don't focus on that type of shit. They're focusing on their own things. All I get is little fat men. Little fat men who look like 7 dwarfs. Do you know what I mean? Ugly version of the 7 dwarfs as well. I'm not saying that freaking Sleepy and Dopey were pretty back in Snow White, but they don't look like these trolls I'm getting in real life. So here's what it is. But yeah, I do literally think I am better than every single troll I have had on this channel from the beginning, from day one of making it. And that goes from trolls in real life, that goes from the trolls who are just fly-by trolls on here, and that goes from my dedicated trolls who come from time to time on the internet. The dedicated ones, so the proper little, the ones eating the spaghetti hoops, the one who just had a fry up, but it's not a Pelagian god like me, do you know what I mean? So it's not going to burn off it. I do think I am better than them. And I do think I'm better than people who catfish people online. Listen, this will go through you lot. I'm not hating on you, right? Every one of you will literally feel the need to pretend to be someone else in a picture. Don't. You've got to be happy with yourself. If you post a picture of someone else and pretend it's you, eventually if you do a video call or go and meet that person in real life, I've got to... Listen, that person's going to be able to recognise that the picture you sent of someone else is not the person who's turned up for the freaking meeting or the WhatsApp call. Just be yourself and you will attract the person who's meant for you in your life. If you use a picture of someone else, it's just daft. I've got catfish up line and sinker. Biggest catfishing, bigger than catfish in France. Bigger than the catfish what people catch in France, and they're huge. So it's and she ruined it now, because technically my algorithm was sending me to the dancer. So technically, maybe I was destined to be with the blonde ballet dancer from France, who was with Flatley and all that lot, whoever they are, doing the can-can and all that lot. Maybe I was destined for it. But the woman, Megan, whatever her name is, ruined it by pretending to be that woman. And turning up, not being that woman. I could tell the difference. You know what I mean? It's like me now, wanting to date a woman and posting a picture of Tony when he's been at gym. It's like me posting a picture of Import, Mr. Import, It's like me wanting to date a man and thinking, yeah man, I want to date a man. But how do I get on a date with a man? I'm gonna post a picture of Sek. I'm gonna pretend to be Sek. And I'm gonna get him attracted. But then I'm gonna turn up to the freaking restaurant and I'm gonna walk in and go, hello Dave. My name's Sek. Do you know, it's just daft. That's what you're doing. And it's just wrong. You don't do that. You just don't do it. It's like I had a woman, right? I had a celiac type. I went, you see my profile picture up there? I've got my memory muscle, so it comes and goes. I can be big, rich, fat and whatever, right? But I was that picture, and I organised the date with this woman when I had that picture. Right? Listen, this is what happened. I was in there before I was on YouTube. It was only a couple of years ago, 2 years. Boom! Got celiac attacked up. I lost about 2 or 3 stone, maybe more, in a weekend. In the summer, I was just like nearly freaking dying on my blooming sofa. It's thrown everything away, this, that, other. Right? And then I went on that date with that woman 2 years ago. When I turned up, I've known her all my life, many years. You know, we all know each other, right, around these areas. We're all, just because we keep a sense of sense now, we still freaking know each other and shit, right? It's alright. Hello. So yeah, and she turned up and she went, yeah. I went, hello. 1 minute. She went, yeah, you're still fit, aren't you? I went, yeah, I am. She's like, yeah, you are. I went, I know, we're going dancing. She went, come on then, we'll go dancing. And we were dancing and she went, but you kind of cat. She didn't say catfish, but she went, but you don't look like your picture. I went, what do you mean? She went, you've posted a picture on this with that green picture, and you are big on both, like you're just gonna throw me around like a real man. Do you know what I mean? And she went, you've turned up, and you look like you do when you did when you were 24 again. And I had a celiac attack. I forgot to tell you, basically, because I lost all that muscle and everything, and just lost 2 or 3 stone in weight over a blooming weekend, and nearly freaking. It could have freaking died, to be fair. And so I had to go to doctors for that. So yeah, and she just told me straight away, she went, you're not the person you were sending a picture of on your Facebook or whatever. So I was back on it all the time. Sorry, I turned it off because I was talking. So yeah, she thought I catfished her, but I didn't. I had an excuse. I had a disease what made me lose all that weight. So yeah. But luckily I'm still a Pelagian god, so I still got to nail her. Sorry. This is before I met you, Poco. Long time ago. I think the sausages are done. 1 minute. Yeah, just don't catfish no one. Be yourself and you will find someone to love you. And if you can't, just go and enjoy the time by yourself. Literally. 1 minute, I need a bowl for you. This is Poco. There's some sausage. I ain't got no lard. You can boil them like this. I had it in a 5-star hotel in Tenerife. They boiled the sausages and I questioned them. And they went, no, that's how we do it here. We boil the sausages. So I went, okay, I'll boil the sausages. But you know what? It's a healthy way to have some sausage.
What it looks like.
There's no wrong with it.
That was bursting out of the thing. Ew!
Yeah, that's it.
That looks.
There's no wrong
You know
with
what
it.
that looks like? Ew! Show them!
No,
Show them!
there's no wrong with this sausage.
That's so gross!
There's no
Looks
wrong
like
with
a
it.
condom coming off of it.
It does not look like a condom. It's
Yeah,
a
it
freaking
does.
sausage.
Look at that! Ew, the texture even feels like it. Ew! Ew!
Oh
That's
god.
gross. You eat that.
Listen, maybe it is better to fry your sausages. It really might be.
Real slimy.
Oh, listen, I found one of Trolley's sausages here, look. That's a troll's little pecker. Do you know what I mean? That's the troll's pecker. I can't believe that's happened. Oh, God. Hey. Oh, where's it gone? Look, that's the Trolley's who trolled Tomo. And then we've got big Tomo just comes in taking over. Do you know what I mean? There's levels to this trolleys. Are you, Mr. Trolley from yesterday? And you from Salford, Mr. Query friggin' left person. Yeah, that's you. And that's me. Hanging over your forehead. Yeah, baby.
Hold on. I'll get it.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on.
I should put a bit of sausage in my mouth after that.
Thank you.
No, that's comedy gold, innit? You can't even write this shit. I got accused of, I do write now, but I never, like, stuff what can just come and happen in life off top of your head like that. You can't, that just comes. You just have a laugh with it, don't take life too seriously. Where's my drink?
You have one.
It's cold.
You want
No, not yet. Oh, I need to go and check my bank, you know. What? What? Oh, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. These are some of these might be traumatized of what they've just seen with the sausage. If she comes in certain times a year, you're not going to be able to afford it. It's going to be like 1,500 quid a week, which I don't really have. No? I'm not spending that to go on a campsite. No, not at all. I was swim crap. What were we going to say now? I can't remember. Thank you, Mummy. Love you. Awesome. As Tom's offline for a few days, food poisoning, sucking the jizz straight out of that sausage. I'm so fussy when it comes to a clean kitchen. If there's mould, dirt or rotten fruit, I stay far away from it. Yeah, I understand. Now you don't want to see inside of my kitchen here, so I didn't clean yesterday. I left bread on side. The sausage is there from today. There's cornflakes there, bread there for the dicky birds because I feed the birds outside. There's a piece of, look, I will clean it. There's honey mustard thing here. There's some British binoculars here for my YouTube show. No doubt someone will try and copy this, my little online stalkers. These are mine. You've seen it here first. These are the British binoculars from Tomo, which we need to make sure we take because Poco will be wearing them in the YouTube show. That's if she gets to come with me. We'll see. So yeah, mine's a bit of a mess. I've got some pork in there. I've got some other stuff. I'm a bit gutted next week because I have a lot of fish to eat. I bagged them up. They're in twos, I think. So like for every time I defrost one at Bags, I have to eat fish either all that day or for 2 days. Eat fish, but I don't know. Anyway, and somebody trumped that weren't me. Said Ganji Juju. Did anyone else in the chat hear the fart noise? It wasn't. I did actually fart. I'm not gonna lie. I bent up sofa and doing like that, and I farted. Oh, listen, you want to see what's coming? That's just reminded me on my YouTube. So technically, I could drop this YouTube short for you lot now, but I do have another few minutes of stuff to do on it. I do want to add this other stuff into it, and it's good. I can't really wait. I really do. Enjoy doing them. And then I really do want to do my other one. So I'm going to get back in the zone and stay away from the alcohol. I'll go into a trance after I drink 30 pack of beer. Yeah, I know what you're on about. I really do, Mike. I really do. I clean to clean. Think that's my eat. I'm telling you. You just go invite Gordon Ramsay. I tell you, alcohol poisoning. Be careful, man. I'm telling you, be careful. Sounds like possession. It is basically the alcohol will put a demon in you. I've still got the demon in me now from having 2 days worth of drinking last week. You do? It's going to be another week before this little demon's not out of my head. It's horrible. You got to stay away from it. You got to stay away from it. It's hypocritical. I've been saying that since I've been saying that since we were 11 years old. So it's no good. Poisoning, my bad, bro. My kid cooks better than you do. You didn't see the sausages, Nick. Did you see the sausages, Nick? That was the best sausages ever. And your kid does not cook better than me. Listen, there's two types of cook. No, listen, there's many types of cooking. Right. If you want to make some fancy meal, you want to make some bird wet at hips, this, that, other. There's a certain way to cook and there's certain things you can do. Which I know how to do that. If you're just having a big breakfast, bam, 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 you can either make it look good, spectacular, or just food. Like me, I can literally put my food in here. Like, and if you've got children, what do? You want to be the best chef in the world as a dad? Chuck them some waffles, an egg, a bacon without the fat on, and give them a little bit of sausage. Cut it up like that into little bits so that you're the best dad in the world. You adapt to your surroundings, bro. Now, do you know when I'm here by myself? That's what I'll eat out of. Ask them. People have seen it on here. I will literally eat out of. It's basically like a dog bowl. It's a bowl. It really is. Hello. So yeah, done. I need a coffee. I'm not having that coffee up there though. Right, so MB. Oh God. Right. What is that? GT. Right, he's just trying to publicise his channel on here. Right, I'm not going to get into this, but literally that person, anyone's got a problem with me, they can come. You're not going to have a problem with me. You're not going to get clout or this, that, or. I'm not going to sit saying a threat, saying that I'll whoop his ass and break his freaking jaw and pull his teeth out of his face, because I'm not going to say that. But the fact is, you're not going to antagonise me, and all you're doing is trying to publicise other people on the channel. I have watched you do it. I've been watching you for the last few months, and certain people do go on his channel, going on to other people's live streams, trying to publicise this man. It's just weird, and you've got a couple of little suckasses who do it. I know one of the people who he has no less than 10 fake accounts, and he goes around the internet world trying to publicise this man and some other guy. So that is what it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? Right, you think you're gonna get rich and famous? Good luck. Listen, if what you're doing is giving you serotonin levels and raising you, making you think you're a good person or whatever, but you got a problem with me. Look, anyone who's ever had a problem with me, they just say it and then it goes from there. So some internet person on here, they don't really cut it. You know what I mean? This is not freaking, it's not going to happen. You're not getting a Luke and Gavino thing out of me. Not at all. You're not getting a Danny thing out of me. You're not getting a frigging Kev thing out of me. I come in here and I do my YouTube shorts and I talk to these beautiful women and these beautiful people on here. And Jocko. I can't even be able to read it. So it is what it is. Right, on his own few times, he's always talking about you. He's a violent. Oh! I know what you're on about now. So you're not that person. Alright, maybe I should read it a bit finger. He can be vile, but listen, he's not that bad. Do you know what I mean? He's not vile. He can say what he wants when he's drunk. I'm not bothered because I know he's messaged me personally when he's sober. Listen, he's probably watching now. They watch everything I do and copy from time to time. It's weird. Do you know what I mean? But listen, he's messaged me personally when he's sober. I'm not bothered now, right? We've done our time. I'm not bothered what this man says about me when he's pissed up, ranting and freaking raving. I don't listen to drunken people bullshit anymore. I don't even watch my own videos about drunk anymore. So I'm not going to listen to his bullshit. But I will swear down on my life here that he has messaged me personally apologising for his behaviour. So it's fine. I'm not bothered. So it's cool. Right, anyway. That's leaked fires. 1 minute, I can't see the screen now. So, don't listen to drunken people. Genja, there's a loaded fire. You're the best chef in the world. Thank you. Why is he talking about Tom? I'll take a look. He isn't live at the moment. I checked. I'll look like, yeah, it's just, I don't know what's going off. He has that gamer guy friggin' advertise. You know what gamers like? Gamer gets a bit of man love for people and then he tries publicising the channels anyway. I didn't want it. I didn't need gamers man love. I didn't need him looking into my eyes through screen like this, falling in love and stuff like that. So I had to get rid of him. So then he turned trolly. So yeah, they're just crazy. I don't need to. No. You just carry on with your own stuff. I like doing my shorts. I really do. No, he doesn't. Listen. JT doesn't fancy me, not like Gamer does. Gamer does have a little bit of soft man love, but it's from a different religion, so I don't think it's allowed. I don't think the homies from his religion would be happy if he had to admit that he was secretly in love with El Tomo. But JT don't love me, not like that. He just thinks I'm freaking hilarious, just like him. So it is what it is. It's just funny. So yeah, you're funny, Tom. We never know what you'll say. Exactly. I had a police officer once trying to set me up for something. I went like this. I went da da da. I stubbed him out, and you should have seen him. He was the shittest person I've ever had interviewing me. So they have to use like to get me. You got to use a private investigator. You got to try and settle Tomo up in a certain way. Like what's it called? A little push in the right direction, should we say? Let's try and. But it's not going to work because there's only two things I need. You know what I mean? There's only two things I need. I don't give a shit if I had no money in my pocket now. So to set a person up like that, it's freaking hard. It's hard for them. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. So yeah, but they're crap anyway. Tom's the best. Hi, is Sarah? Oh, Sarah. You. Sorry, Seg. I'll just call you Seg. Same as Rachel Plopper. I will always call her Rachel Plopper. We're here because we just laugh. Yeah, and that's what you need. You just need to laugh. And I apologise when I've been drunk and I'm going on at these people. But if them people wouldn't have like phoned my phone in the past, and then like my daughter gone missing, all this weird shit happening with the internet, and then I wouldn't have been in my head to talk about it. So I apologise. It does put a bad vibe on it for a bit, but luckily there's loads of people who's never even seen it and don't even know about that live stream. So hello. You can just forget about them, can't we? It's like that with sausage a minute ago. I can't wait to watch this back dangling little sausage like that. And Mr. Query freaking left his little winky like that. Oh mate, that is freaking alright. So I'll wait. Jay's not even here to have seen it. We've got to tell him about it. If you see him in the internet world later, Seg, tell him you need to go and watch this one. I'm gonna name the live stream. What shall I name the live stream, Seg? But we need to mention the little Johnny Winkies, what we just did with sausages. Queries Winky, there's Tomo's. It'd be shit that if he did have a massive one and he sent me a picture on the internet like some freaking dirt diggler like that. No, Tomo. I am a query left person, but I got a donkey one. That'd be good, right? Nick, don't let random negativity outweigh smiles and support and give to others every stream. Thank you. You're a star for that. That does mean a lot, Nick. It really does. Thank you. Who's Sarah? You're Sarah, aren't you, Seg? I don't know. Oh yeah, sorry, that's private information. That's, yeah, they do come on and they do it, and I hate it. Do you know when I've gave in? When I've gave in to them, it is so annoying because it can be a dick. It's like, oh, yeah. It's like, this is what it is. When you give in, it's just crackers. And you know you're just raising the serotonin levels of that troll and you've just done it, and the real life ones and stuff. It gets a bit shit. I friggin' feel like a prick. But you do, and this is like potential life threatening. It's potentially life threatening what some of these trolls do, and when you're going through certain things what happen in real life, it really is life threatening. So they're just freaking weirdos. They will do. I'm a freaking YouTube star around the world. Do you know what I mean? I'm not getting in a boxing ring with freaking Joshua. I'm not like Jake Paul. I'm not that crackers. I'm too old anyway. I've got an excuse. I'm 44, 45 years of age. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make it to the ring. That's my get out of jail free card. So yeah. And you get called out by people. And you get called out by people being freaking did a bit of training or something, took some. It's just crackers. It's blooming crackers. It really is. You're 44, 45, yeah, but what it is, I'm a Pelagian god. I'm going to live till I'm about 100, 120, 130. So it's like, I've just come down here to try and spread love and hate. Love and peace and harmony and joy. So I had to put myself in the most horrendous situations coming down to earth. I'll tell you what happened. God was up there. Anyway, you can be Archangel Michael, whatever, Tomo. I went, go on then. So they slammed me down to earth out here. And I just thought I'd be able to wing it. They put me in the horrendous situations. But I had to take it on to become the Pelagian god I am today. I had to put myself in the lion's den. I had to put myself in harm before I was ready to come to the YouTube world. And here I am. Having sausages in my kitchen with you lot. Kitchen hot. Yeah, but you gotta be one of the other right now. Don't worry about 120 just yet. I am. I'm one of the angels. I'm one of the angels. I'm not one of them demons. Listen, people have heard me rant and rave and be a dickhead on here. People have heard me say bad things, but it's always two people who've gone for me. It literally is. I've never once gone for anyone first. And I stand by that 110%. I might have made some mistake one day thinking someone were a troll when they wasn't. I might have made a slight accidental like that, but in general I've not gone for one person in here or in real life. It's everything has been verbal or physical self-defense. So it is what it is. We're winning. We're winning, look. Even Sturmer's gonna be gone soon. The other angels are taking Sturmer out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I seen him over there. I'm not gonna talk too much on it, but we've seen Sturmer and Kin. Oh mate, like blooming watching Harold and Kumar running country. Do you know what I mean? That's where you got Sturmoil. You know man about Sturmoil and Kin, that's K-I-N I'm gonna call him. Or K-I-H-N. They both stood there signing these papers. It was literally like watching a scene out of Harold and Kumar when they were stoned. Kids or not, it was just bonkers. They're just freaking crackpots. Did he get up and think that people like him? And you get Sturmer and Kin, it's like, I'm not being filmed, it's like, nah, it's something mentally wrong. Hey, listen, I wonder if Sturmer and Kin have got it on. Because I swear down, the way he was looking, Mr. Kin, he had like a little, it was like he was blushing. You couldn't really tell he was blushing. It's a different colour, innit? But you could tell. He was like looking at Sturmer and he was just like, a little bit like, I think they've got it on me. I think there's a secret society. And that's how he's getting his money and shit and ruling everything. They're going through little parties in that big house they live in near London. I really do. Anyway, 5 years older than me in Poco. Age is just a number. Listen, I want to be an angel and I like it. I pick my side. And my sides, I just want everyone to be safe and happy, away from divvies. Even the people who cause trouble, even the crims, do you know what I mean? Who gives a shit? As long as you're not causing harm to everyone, and you didn't go on any money, do you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's just fucking crackers, this world though. 22, same, thank you, Leon. AO twin. So yeah, my oldest is 27. That is mad. You don't look your age either. See what I mean? All those little angels coming together. Right. Double tap the screen, send a like, new people in the background. Check out YouTube shorts. Make some friends. Have some fun. I will try and give you my love and attention whenever I can. But if I don't, it's because I'm talking to Seg and some other woman, like Lily in the background. Lily's our Australian woman. She's saving koala bears and alligators from bushfires. And no, she's not. She's looking after herself and she's spending all her money on weed. She's a dope smoker. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about the alligators. I kid you not. Anyway, September 10th. What's that? Is that your birthday? I'm sorry, bro. November 5th. I know someone born in November. Not gonna lie, I thought Seg was in her 30s at least. Oh, she's older, I think. Fraser, thought you were front line in the TT. No. She's poor, like, I'm not gonna be able to get there. Plus, I'm gonna just look. And where am I gonna stay? Where am I gonna stay? On the streets of London, bro. I'm not gonna be able to freaking be on the streets of London, am I? She's not gonna come. She's probably gonna get freaking. Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. And to be fair, we're supposed to be. We're doing things as. I don't want to say too much, but we're doing other things as well. It's like she can't be getting deported. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's already been tried and stuff like that with weirdos and things. So yeah, it is what it is. 1 minute, I've got to get rid of Knob Rot here. He's gone for 5 minutes. So yeah, it would have been nice to be there, but it is what it is. One of your family, probably on benefits, even pensioners receive benefits. You're improving with age, you are, darling. Gracefully. You're supposed to look older, not younger, sick. So yeah, it is what it is. Sorry, 1 minute. Listen, it would have really would have been freaking awesome to have been there, but we'll be watching it soon. It's all over the country anyway. People even watching it in pubs and things. So I mean, look after Poco anyway. I might have to go and see what time it is anyway. I'm supposed to be having a bath. Oh, it's 12 minutes past 1. I'll be putting it on the TV shortly anyway. So I think on that note, I'm going to go and I'm going to stick it on the TV. Well, not TV because I don't own a TV and I don't want to pay the BBC a TV license. So I'm going to be on my mobile phone listening to it while I'm in the bath. And then I'm going to go and do my YouTube show with Poco. We do things our way. So yeah, have a nice day, Tomo. Thank you, Mr. Importer. I'll see you soon. Check out YouTube shorts. I'm doing part 2 for one of them any moment today. Tommy said Seg. Much love, bro. Say goodbye to Seg and anyone else who's stayed throughout the chat. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon. And listen, go and watch the march yourself, and there'll be millions and millions of people uploading it from YouTube or Kick or what's it called, Discord or whatever. So go and check it out and follow everyone in the country who are going on the march. And stay safe if you are there. Mwah. Adios. Ciao, ciao. Bye. See you soon. Stay beautiful, yeah, and you. Chat been fun. As always, thank you, darlings. Take it easy. Mwah. Adios. Ciao, ciao.